While some achieve success on the ascents, others wait for the descents to get their own share of glory. It's a chance for the body to recover, but it's time for the mind to work. A risk-reward maneuver that requires analyzing, calculating, and making predictions. A distraction for a fraction of a second is enough to throw you off the edge of one of these alpine roads. In this video, we will be taking a look at some of the most skilled descenders in professional cycling and explore some of the techniques they're using. Descending has become an essential skill for professional road cyclists. Races can either be won or lost on the descents. Peter Sagan's Supertuck at the 2015 World Championships granted him the world title. Just look at the gap between him and the chasers right before the descent, and compare that to when he hit the bottom. He was the only one who didn't touch the brakes at the corner. It was a risky move, but it paid off big time in the end. The Supertuck became popular in the last decade or so, but it evolved with generations before that. Lots of different styles were invented during the 90s. Some were creative, like Marco Pantani's iconic style.
Pantani here, right over the back of the saddle. That's a bit like there now.
Notice how he's putting his weight on the back wheel while his stomach is on the saddle. This allows for better overall stability. Descents are meant to be attacked, and no one did it better than Paolo Savoldelli, nicknamed the Falcon for the way he descends. He won the 2005 Tour of Italy thanks to his next-level downhill skills. After his opponents left him behind on the way up one of the climbs in the penultimate stage, putting his overall lead in danger, they were surprised to see him catch up to them on the descent, keeping his pink jersey till the end of the Grand Tour.
Paolo Savoldelli, solo all'ultimo istante alza le braccia.
Aside from the uphill finishes and the time trials, this is probably Froome's most unique stage win at the Tour for the way he pulled it off. His unusual style captivated people's attention and it became popular on social media. But you would be surprised to learn that he could have gone much quicker had he used other styles, and his pedalling didn't make much of a difference either, except that it kept his heart rate high. That 13-second gap by which he won the stage would have risen to more than a minute had he used the top tube style of Peter Sagan. A group of Belgian professors came to this conclusion in 2017. They compared different positions using wind tunnels and virtual simulations. They found out that Chris Froome's position is 9% faster than a normal riding position, but it falls behind the widely used back-down position, which is 12% faster. Pantani proved to be even faster, a 14% advantage, while Sagan's Supertuck tops them all, giving him a 17% advantage over a regular position.
Peter Sagan now here for Canada. If you missed our interview with him a little while ago, he was saying that a lot of riders are really just watching him, and you can see that he's
However, there's more to descending than just going at maximum speed. Imagine a 5-meter high truck, fully loaded, going at high speed and having to take a 90-degree turn. There's a good chance it would flip over. whereas a 3 meters high truck would go through the exact same turn safely. Same thing on a bike. By lowering your center of mass in the corners, you will gain more stability and you'll be more aerodynamic. Fabian Cancellara demonstrated that after a wheel change stoppage during Stage 7 of the 2009 Tour de France. Spartacus, in the yellow jersey, chased back the main group on the way down.
Now, the fact that no teammates are with him means pretty much that this was a routine change. He's not in any difficulty. You can hear the car horns blowing as the Maillot Jaune of the Tour de France courses through the back of the peloton, heading into the bunch. No panic, no teammates, no problems.
He had to navigate through a bunch of cars and motorcycles before rejoining the peloton.
Beforehand, there's the doctor's car. Oh, goodness me.
Although, bear in mind, Cancellara is a superb bike handler.
It's fascinating to watch his cornering skills. He used to implement some of that in the time trials as well.
He really is a phenomenal bike rider. Last year he did great work in the mountains to set up for the
The Italian shark Nibali is known for his stylistic bike handling. Once he is away, there are very few that can catch him. In the 2015 Lombardia, he broke away on the ultimate descent, instantly opening a gap on his opponents, and they never saw him again. When approaching a hairpin type of corner, he reverts back to his initial position as it allows for more bike control. He has mastered cornering techniques to get the most of this kind of bend. He touches the brakes to slow down and goes wide as he approaches the corner. He hits the apex and starts accelerating again. He's assessing the road ahead to be able to judge how fast he should navigate the next corner. His focus is on where he wants to go, picking the shortest possible line on the road. Now we've come to the part that you are probably here for. This group of riders were going at exactly the same speed on this downhill section, until one guy decides to switch to the Superman position and starts overtaking them. It takes a lot of effort to fight drag caused by air friction. This rider streamlined himself to drastically reduce his frontal area, which consequently reduced the amount of air friction and allowed him to pick up speed from the gravitational force on this descent, a speed that couldn't be achieved with pedaling in this case. According to the study we've seen earlier, this position allows the rider to descend 24% faster than the normal riding position. People underestimate the importance of aerodynamics in cycling. This clip shows how much of a difference changing your position on the bike can make. As much as people love to see these maneuvers in action, the Super Tuck has always been a subject of controversy. Some argue that seeing professionals perform these stunts might inspire young people with no experience to go out and try to do the same on public roads, which could result in tragic outcomes. In February 2021, cycling's governing body, the UCI, issued a ban on the Super Tuck and other similar positions, which started taking effect on the 1st of April.